Howdy dorks. Hello, hello, welcome in. It's Unchowder. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. It's time to do the thing. How's it going, Orion? How's it going, Jam? I see you lurking down there. It's Monday. It's a Monday. That means it's Dwarf Fortress time. I want to get back in this habit of playing Dwarf Fortress throughout the week. So today and Thursday of this week, it's Dwarf Fortress. We're getting back to it, and I am excited. We are playing the fourth and final fortress in this world. I do want this fort to be kind of the conclusionary fortress of our world. We'll see what kind of a conclusion we actually find here. The goal right now is to build a necromancer's tower. We do not yet have the necromancer here, but that's pending. We'll figure that out somehow. But in the meantime, we're just gonna work on building. We're gonna build a tower. Last stream we made an obsidian farm. We got our first harvest of obsidian. We have a gigantic stack of obsidian blocks ready for us, ready for construction. So that's what we're going to be working on today, is laying out the ground plan of our above ground obsidian necromancer's tower that will someday house Shem, our necromancer, at some point. But right now, the tower. Right now, the actual structure itself is our goal. We have a good handful of kobolds here in our fortress. I raised our cap to 50. We're at 20 some odd citizens right now. Somehow people want to come here. Don't know why. But we got 20 some odd. We'll probably get to around 50. I don't want to make this a really heavily populated fort. That's going to be kind of just enough for us to have some labor around to get things done, and we're just going to get raided. Hello, Trash Mech people. Hello, Trash Mech. How's it going? Not raid. I'm going to shout out. Caught myself there. How? I do that. There we go. Shout out. Aha! We're just getting started here. We're gonna be forting. We're gonna be building an obsidian tower for our necromancer to hang out in. So last stream we made a bunch of obsidian and made a bunch of blocks. Now we're gonna make a tower. That's our goal here today. How are you? How have you been? You were just chatting? Were you also dwarfing and whatnot? Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're gonna settle in and do some dwarfing, do some kobolding, and I hope that's nice and chill for everyone. A nice chill Monday out in the Badlands building a tower. That's what we got here today. Today's episode is brought to you by Rocks. Stack 'em up! And by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, hanging out YouTube, wherever you want to be hanging out. It's just a stack of rocks. Just clack, 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 clack. That's all. That's it. That's all I ask of you. Maybe push a button, but just clack some rocks. And that'll make me happy. That's all. That's it. I'm gonna push this button. We're gonna come over here. My chat thing still wants to pretend that there's a cat cam. I need to like unpack everything in this room so I can get a cat cam going. Rock and stone, that as well. Rocks and stones. We love them both here. Oh man, I haven't played Deep Rock in quite a while. Should we do like a Deep Rock stream? We should do like a Deep Rock stream. Anyway, do the kitties have any favorite places in the new house? Are they enjoying it? They are. They're very chill right now. So our two kitties are still mostly confined to the bedroom while we still get the other two kind of acclimated. But they've been like our bedroom and then like our bathroom and our closet and all that. So they have like a good chunk of the house to hang out in. Mostly they have like a little, we have a little cat tree that goes up to window height. So they can be at the top of the cat tree and look out the window. And looking out our front window right now is very interesting for cats. There are a lot of birds that like to hang out in the power lines in our front yard. There's a group of crows that like to come by. We've seen a bunch of, or not, maybe not a bunch, maybe the one several times, but there's a blue jay that hangs out around here. And we've identified what we believe is a red-tailed hawk that lives in a tree like a block away. So it was hanging out on the power pole in our front yard for a little bit and was getting chased around by crows. That was pretty cool. Sometimes you go outside, you can hear it screaming. It's actually really cool. I was dwarf forting in Succession Fort. Excellent. Gotta love a Succession Fort. Must raid and run. Okay, sounds good. Go have fun with food and dinner and stuff. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here working on rocks. So our fort is really simple here right now. So far, we got 29 kobolds. We're capped out at 50, so we're not gonna get huge. Here's our aquifer flooded pasture, and our farms, which are doing pretty good here so far. I do think we have some food. We're just still getting all this stuff started here. But these are all just draining out into our rivers here. And then you go down a bit further and you get to our actual start of our fortress, where everything's a mess. We started some kitchen things over here. We have this is like our booze and prepared food stockpile. This is kind of our everything stockpile that we're working on moving out of. Here's our dormitory because we don't have any bedrooms yet. That's fine. Here's our obsidian processing area. So you can see we got some nice big stacks of obsidian here. We only just recently opened the caves, or found the caves, I should say. We only just recently found the caves, and our surface is completely barren. So the fact that we have logs and are making bins is like within the last hour of last stream. That's kind of a brand new thing. So we have our carpenter's workshops here. They're working on bins and wheelbarrows. Any new obsidian we make will be down here. We're fishing on the river here. Rorik here is fishing. Oh, they want to pray. They need all their needs met. Here we're working on stoneworkers, which I don't think are doing anything yet, and craft bolts, which aren't doing anything yet. This is gonna be like raw food, and like prepared fish, or this is raw fish. Right, so we have raw fish here. We're preparing our fish here. They're ending up here, and then they're getting cooked here, and then the meals end up here. And then long term, I want this giant room to turn into our dining hall, and then these are offices. And that's kind of all we got so far. And a corpse. We did kill one fisher already. But then you go down, and you will find our caves, which are currently infested with grundles. Currently working on getting all the grundles out of there. We did kill some grundles. Not on purpose, though. Maybe a dog killed a grundle. Nighty-night, Napzor. Have a good one. Thanks for swinging by and saying hi. I do appreciate you. Yeah, this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. So that's our cave, our one cave. And then here's our magma. Our magma is down here on -15. And then this is our obsidian farm. But we haven't started using our obsidian yet, so I'm not going to work on more of that. But yeah, here's our surface. Here's where a trade depot was, and then just some dwarves got stuck, and then this is the remains of a dwarven stockpile. Whatever. What are you going to do? So I think we've dug everything I've told them to dig, which means we need to dig more. So while we're paused, I think we should plan a little bit more. I think we need some bedrooms. I think we probably need some bedrooms. This is kind of a crafting floor, though we've been doing a very distributed bedroom system. I think I'm going to stick with what we've been doing for bedrooms and such. We're kind of sticking with the same design aesthetic for these kobolds. So we're going to do a distributed bedroom pods, like pods of 10. Though, of course, this is going to be a smaller fortress. So maybe just fewer pods. I was thinking smaller pods, but I think maybe just fewer pods is going to be fine. So let's do this. Oops. My scroll wheel is simultaneously too sensitive and not sensitive enough. Has anyone else had that problem? It bugs the crap out of me. This is like, so this is our way down, but this stairwell will eventually be decommissioned. This stairwell goes down to the caves and the magma. And then this stairwell is not really a stairwell, but is actually a channel for water to go down to the obsidian farm. Which means, or no, right, so like it floods here. So realistically, I just need to floor this in. That will be fine, just to make that safe. I'm gonna not use our obsidian blocks here. We have a bunch of shirt blocks. I'm gonna floor that in. I don't think there's any reason, or no, this is actually, is this also our way in? This is also our way in. Oh, I did do that, didn't I? I made our water input and our kobold input the same stairwell. That seems unwise. Oh well. I guess we're just gonna have to be careful. How do we do this? I think maybe we just put some hatches there. I think I made some hatches. I have a hatch. Let's make some more hatches. We can also make these out of shirt, which we have a bunch of. Let's go ahead and make 10. Should be fine. And we'll lock all those out to a lever so that whenever we open the water, we're just locking their access to it and they don't go in. That should be fine. Now. So this goes up, it'll go away eventually. This goes down, but that will stay. This will stay, but be locked sometimes. It is not a thoroughfare. So I think I'm gonna have our path go up this way still. I wanna make this thicker. So I think we're gonna go like this. Maybe we'll squeeze some, we'll bring this like down here. And we'll squeeze some bedrooms in here. Maybe that's what we're doing here. We'll do like that. And then we'll just hand draw some bedrooms here. Though maybe, honestly, I could probably just like come in over like this. And then, whoops, stupid scroll wheel. I'm gonna say 5 like that. And then, because I want a path going through the middle. Like that. Corridors look like a stick figure guy running and throwing a ball to me. Oh yeah, with the arm way back. Oh yeah, he's got like a big sack on his back. I like that. I accept this interpretation. Okay, so that's basically gonna go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is gonna go in here. 3, 4, 5. And then I'm probably gonna come in and adjust this hallway that we just made. Have it come a little closer. This is a little silly, but I'm not gonna fix it. Actually, I am. We'll say that you go like this instead. I think that's fine. And then we're gonna do here, and here, and here, and here, and here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And that's our 10 bedrooms. Then our little hallway here is going to go around the outside. do something. Right, something like that should be fine. And then from over here, whoops. Come on. And this is gonna go straight across. Yeah, perfect. And that just goes straight through. And then that's some bedrooms. That should be fine. So there's 10 bedrooms there. And then we're gonna do something over in this direction. I think... I don't even know what else I want to put on this floor yet. Oh, and there's the edge of the map. So I think maybe something like that. And then we're just gonna do some bedrooms in here. And I am gonna go, I guess we can go like up around here. Three, 4. Except I don't want it to be. I'm trying to make them a little chaotic. 5. And then no, I don't want. So I guess I don't want you there. We'll say you go here. Go like that. It's too straight. I'm sorry. It's too straight. And yes, that is a problem for me right now. We could do this. How about instead of here, we're gonna use this space here. I'm gonna say like this. And then just kind of go like that. And then like this. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this hallway is just going to come around like so. That. I kind of want to go like in, don't I? And we'll just say that this goes around like that. And then this can come around like so. That should be fine. This is just gonna come straight through to here. I guess we could even do like this. There we go. So that's 20 bedrooms. And then we could do something up here. This is gonna end up being like our dining hall. And we have some offices here and a dormitory. And then our main entrance is eventually gonna be here. So this stairwell will be decommissioned. This is going to be like the way down from the tower is going to be right here. And of course it's going to immediately end. But then this is the way down from there, which I think is fine. And then we don't even go down further. This is going to be a small fort. But you know what? That is fine. That is totally fine. I want to leave as much of this space, like this space right here. I don't want to get too tight about, because I probably want to use it for stuff at some point. But maybe we'll use some of this space down here. Do something like this. And I'm gonna put some normal bedrooms in here first. Three. I guess I do want a hallway through the middle. 4, 5. And then we're just gonna call it like this. And do something like that. And then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our individual bedrooms. And then we have a couple of offices for like stockkeeper and whatever. What about those 2 sections at the beginning? Those 2 sections, which ones do you mean? But I think the rest of this is going to be for like nobles' offices. So I'm going to say like just a couple little rooms here. They're at the start of the bedrooms toward the new hallway. Do you mean these? These 2 are just little offices. Like we have offices for, who do we got? We got our stockkeeper and our caravan leader. Our trader, essentially. And then this will eventually be our dining hall. Currently it is our gigantic stockpile. And then this is our temporary bedroom. Like literal 2. I don't know if I see what you mean, but that's not unusual. Oh, you mean like in here? Whatever. It's not perfect. It's never perfect, is it? The kobolds are not about. We're not space maxing in here. That's for sure. So who do I need? I need. Well, right now I don't have all the nobles that actually want stuff yet. So these are kind of preemptive bedrooms. So I guess we'll make a spot for them to go. But I'm not going to dig these out yet. So this will be a trio of rooms for 1 noble. Like that. At some point. And then we do another little trio here. And then maybe the third one's like in here. Because they can walk through their bedrooms for their other rooms. Right, so we're gonna say these are connected like this. These are connected like this. Honestly, we could even do, I'm gonna say we're gonna have a little room in here. And then, so this one connects here. This one's gonna be like that. That's fine. You'll connect there. And then another room down here. We definitely don't need all of this, but it's planned out for if we want it. Cool. So a 3 and then like pair, pair, pair. And then the room to expand into here if we need more. So I think that's fine. So that will give us stuff to dig. Right? Yes. Okay. So while they are working on that, I guess probably working on sorting our stockpiles. I'm gonna unpause and let them do that. I'm also gonna expand the size of this stockpile just so that it's just so our junk has a spot to go. Oh, we already killed someone, didn't we? Because this no longer takes food or furniture or rocks except for platinum nuggets. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. It does not take wood. So. Oh, I got... Are these linked? No, they're working on it. Okay. Oh, because these are linked to our... Right, okay. So these just shouldn't take work orders. These are our specific stoneworkers workshops for carving obsidian blocks. I don't want them taking all of the other work orders. Totally fine. But now we're making bedrooms, so we should make some beds. Make bed. Let's do... No, they changed these buttons around. Nope. Did I break it? Okay, we're gonna make 30 beds. Okay. Cool, and they're not even leaking or anything. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I think we're making doors. Are we making doors on repeat? We are making doors on repeat. We can just toss these in there. Whoops. Some of them. Working on bins and beds. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna let them all work on that. They are generally all busy. Generally all busy. So now we're gonna come up to the surface here and we're gonna decide on our tower. So I do want to build, I guess what I want to do ultimately is set my planner to look for obsidian specifically. Obsidian blocks, though we should have I think we just turned all of our obsidian into blocks, so I think that's fine. But I could just do, yeah, blocks on. That should be fine. Any building material of obsidian, sure. So then we can go, oh, yes, don't have squads. Go to build. I'm gonna do... Outer tiles are gonna be walls. Inner, can I just say none? Yeah, inner's gonna be none. Can do floors manually, that's fine. Oh, there's even like a star shape. I haven't played around with this one. Is this one new? It's gonna make some really funky looking stars. I don't think that's what I want. I think I want a circle here. I guess the first question is, how big do we make this dang thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Star Fort Tower? I mean, like, kinda. I think, I've been thinking about a Star Fort, but I think I want to make, like, that's gonna be, like, the point of the fortress is to make a Star Fort. So I don't think we're just gonna slap one in right now. But that is an intriguing idea. I think here makes sense. Just plop it down right there. Because I don't know that I want it perfectly round as well. I'm almost thinking about, like, I guess maybe the bottom can be round, but then, like, upper levels can be different. I think we're gonna start like this. So I do want it hollow. I guess it doesn't matter if my inner tiles are nothing, but I can do that. I'm gonna say we're gonna build walls like that. I'm even gonna go up a few tiles, a few floors. How tall do we want to make this thing? For it to be a tower, it's got to be several, right? Maybe 10. Let's say our main tower is gonna be like 10 Z levels tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You gonna taper it? I think we're gonna do something. I think I want 10 levels of functional tower, and then maybe we'll get fancy with the top, or maybe I'll change my mind by the time we get there. But I'm gonna put in just 10 floors of circle for now. That's gonna be our starting spot. I do want a bridge over there. I don't want to connect into the underground until we have things more situated. So I'm gonna put a bridge over here. We could let's do shirt. And then I think I want a bridge over here as well. Shirt. Call that good. Diplomacy. Caravan leader meets with the winged voice, Coral. I am your liaison from Mountain Homes. Let's discuss your situation. All right, it's winter. And we actually got our civilization to show up. That's pretty nice. Let's take cheap leather. That's the cheap leather? Or no. I did it wrong. Cheap leather. Yeah. And then I want some seeds. Then I don't know. Do I care about pets? I don't think I care about pets right now. Cheap leather and seeds. Yep. Only the essentials. I guess we also care about wood. What's a cool pet they got? I don't know that they have anything cool. They're gonna have the kobold things. It's gonna be the default plus like spiders, and snakes, like mambas, llamas and mambas. Yeah, not a whole lot. Can ask for rattlesnakes. Let's do that. And they're gonna want tanned hides themselves, so perfect. We won't have any. Overall trade sentiments are terrible. Oh no, because we didn't manage to trade with them last time. Okay, we need to actually manage to trade with them this time. Did I make anything to trade with them? We have not been making crafts. We've not been making crafts. I was trying to make fish. Do I have a bunch of fish? I have a fair bit of fish. Let's see if we can just trade all of our currently caught raw fish away. And then we can look at barrels for honeybee venom. I guess I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It clearly came from the dwarves. Have some prepared food. We're gonna trade them some food. Yeah, call that good. Cave spiders for ambiance? Yeah, I think we already have one. I think someone's already migrated with one, which is why I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I already have one. So yeah, we'll lock them in the tower too. That all should be fine. Needs cage. We need to be making cages now. Now that we have wood. So you're gonna go like 2 at a time. Our empty cages are less than 10. Sure. Sure. Slathering honeybee venom in our arrows in case the grievous wound of the arrow can by chance give them an allergic reaction. Perfect. The very kobold things to do. Okay, just waiting for this last item here. There we go. And now we're waiting for our caravan leader to show up. Should find a spot for actual, like, trading on purpose. Trader depot, yes, get here, please. Please get here. There we go. Okay, so now we have some stuff. We do not have much stuff. We have 400 worth of stuff. That's actually not that bad. They did bring some seeds. So the cave wheat and the plump helmet and the sweet pod for sure. For sure. We can ask them for some leather, though that, of course, on its own is gonna be more than they want to give us. That's all of the bins. That's too much, for sure. I mean, we could do a fair bit of this leather here. Can I do all but one? Let's try just barely yellow. Ah, wonderful. Okay, cool. We did a trade. The trick is to put them on the shaft so when the enemy pulls the arrow out, they'll wipe it all over the place. Is that how venom works? It should be like glitter. Cover your arrows in glitter. Okay, so then I also want to... we're gonna do all of this floor here in obsidian as well. Can I not? Oh, because I've already, so the problem with doing all of this now is that it's all been like, DF Hack has designated my existing blocks for that stuff up there. Which is annoying. We could do... oh, come on. Yes, I have 0 obsidian. Whatever. We'll link later. No, I just want you to... I want what I'm placing now to override. But of course, that's not going to be a thing that happens. So I'm just going to plop down an obsidian floor here. Hey, a strange mood. That's terrifying. I'm also gonna keep this one open so we can have a way in. And then I guess I want a way up and a way down. I assume they'll eventually wipe their eyes and bang goblins fills them like a balloon. This is very devious. But only plick the nerd one. Don't rub your eyes! You don't know where the arrow shaft has been. Started a construction, okay. At a stoneworker shop. Yeah, I guess. What do you mean you can't find a path? You can go inside. This is all floor. This is all floor. You're fine. You're fine. Just leave it in. Oh, we have dehydrated units. Oh, because we had migrants show up. Now there's things that belong in here. Right, nanny goat. Okay, yeah, get in there. The rest of that is fine. Okay. So, here's what I'm envisioning for the setup. We're gonna have a central tower, right? This is our tower. I want to have. Oh, we got a thing. Geralt the miner has created all Kluxursry, a microcline bed. Oh, we got an artifact bed just immediately. An immediate artifact bed. I love it. It's already our third. Or no, it's our second because this was like brought here. Or no, it's not even here. Someone claims a cup somewhere. We did make a figurine and we just made Ace scraped the bed. Encrusted with square brilliant cut pyrites and point green tourmalines and encircled with bands of round microcline cabochons, adorned with hanging rings of microcline menaces with spikes of shale. Perfect. Love it. Someone's gonna like that. Speaking of beds, I want to place beds, but I don't want to place nether cat beds. Sound good. Just place them all in here. I don't want some random person to get an artifact bed. Also, I'm always amused by the idea of a nether cap bed. Nether cap being a wood that that stays like supernaturally cold even after you cut it down. So it's like an like a self air conditioning bed, a self cooling bed would be the coolest thing, literally. We are running out of drink. Why are we running out of drink? Whoops, that's not what I meant. We don't have plants, we don't have leaves and fruit, which makes sense. Our food went up to 350. Oh, that's just like food, that's not meals. But it's gonna be mostly like, so we're up to 100 meals. We don't have cookable items. Then what do we have? We have 350 food. Is it just a bunch of fish? We have some fish. We have some fish. Prepared meals. We have several prepared meals. Okay. So we're good on food. It says we have 312 prepared meals. Why does this... Right, okay, so we have more than 100, so we've stopped. That makes sense. So if I do like 300, it stays? Okay, let's just keep that there then. We'll just maintain that level. Drinks should be at least like 200 now, though. But we don't have... We've just bought a bunch of seeds, but we have not yet made the plants. But we are currently working on plump helmets, so I think that's fine. As long as we don't drink all of our booze immediately, I think we're fine. So my goal here, we're gonna have one main central tower, and then I want to have probably a pair of secondary towers. I want to put like a little tower over here and a little tower over here. The idea being they're going to go up a couple floors, and they're going to have bridges that go across that meet with this tower, you know, a couple stories up. And then maybe one over here as well. The idea being people don't enter the tower itself on the ground level. There won't be an entrance to this tower on the ground. The only way into this tower is going to be through these little supplemental towers on the sides. And this is going to be part of our defensive structure. I don't know exactly how it's going to work yet, but I'm imagining like towers and parapets and those kinds of things. And turrets coming from the towers and them all covering each other and that sort of thing. So I guess I kind of want to plan that as well, don't I? I think maybe one can come straight across like this. And these I don't want to be too big. I'm almost thinking they won't even have an inside. I'm kind of imagining like just a spire, like a tower with a ramp going around the outside. And then putting defensive emplacements inside this tower so that if an invader wants to invade, they basically have to climb up this external spiral up a couple floors, but then there's like ballistas and bolt throwers over here peppering them while they're going up this tiny ramp. That's kind of my thought here. So maybe even smaller, maybe even just like this. And then this is an odd number, so I guess I want this to be an odd number as well. So maybe we do like this. And it's gonna sit there. And then this is gonna go up, let's say 4. Oh, so this is building. Walls and floor, that's fine. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with that. And then this one's going to be identical in size, but it's going to be at a diagonal instead. So it can go like, I guess this is our middle, right? I want to be slightly geometric, but I don't want to be extremely geometric. I think that's... Did I do that right? I think it needs to be over one more. No, I had it right. Right? This is the diagonal. Here, 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 here. Yeah. Okay. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. I might even have these come in at like different levels. I want to make it wacky. I want to make it all over the place, right? I want it to be unusual. Maybe this is going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So those are going to arch into our main tower. So our main tower is going to be part defensive structure, part long-term residence for Necromancer and friends, right? I'm kind of envisioning a way to have Necromancer help with sieges. We'll see if we can figure that out. I think like the inside of the tower isn't going to be just a bunch of in like a single room. I think there's going to be like an inner and an outer part of the tower as well. So some of the part of the tower is definitely going to be like living quarters for people. Some of it needs to be defensive emplacements for our kobolds. I guess those are the main things. And then like infrastructure for invaders to get murdered is the other thing. So there might also be like ramps going around the outside of this tower at places as well. I think that is how that's working. So then ultimately this is going to be the main entrance to our fortress. So I do want to go down from here and intersect with our fort. I think our main floor here is mostly going to be the entrance itself. Maybe we should make it our barracks again. That has worked out nicely. So maybe this is going to be our barracks floor. Mostly I want to decide where the ramp down is going to go. So if invaders are coming in through an upper floor, maybe they're going... Oh, how does this work? They're going to go up these outer towers. Hello, Eldritch. How's this going? Invaders are going to go up these outer towers, a couple floors. They're going to come across, getting shot at the whole time. And then they're going to go... Could even make them go up. What if the invaders had to go, like, scale the entire tower and then come back down through the center? What if that's how it worked? So they're going to go up, 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 up. The very top is going to be some sort of way for them to get in. And then they come down... Do they come down through the very middle? Or do they come down, like, through the outside? Maybe they come down around the outside. So there's going to be ramps around the outside. Each floor is going to be different. So I think ultimately there's going to be a ramp that's coming down. And then I also don't want like friendlies to be using this whole... to have to scale the whole thing every time, right? So there's going to be some sort of bypass. There's going to be some sort of way for citizens to get out quickly. Which means I guess I do still want them to go across the bridge. So probably still going to go up to the level of the bridges. So I guess there's going to be... So I guess we're going to have a ramp. Maybe ramp ends on the bottom here. And then this is like our last line of defense. This is going to be where the barracks is. So there's going to be a ramp, and then I want the way down to be on the opposite side. Or just in the middle. Maybe it is in the middle. Maybe let's say... Oh, I can't like just erase these. We're gonna go like this. So I do kind of like ramps. I do like ramps, don't I? Hello, JM. Here properly now? Okay, sounds good. I am also here properly. I think maybe it's just gonna be like a ramp. I think here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say ramp here. I'm gonna put these other floors back. Of course, now I need to use my planner again. We're gonna do ramp, ramp. I guess if I do it this way, I could also get caravans in here. Maybe that's what we do. So I'll have like a specific caravan entrance. But then I will have to have bridges? Do I want to have ground bridges here? My intent was kind of to just have just these, but those definitely won't allow caravans. But maybe that's fine. Oh, and of course now there's aquifer. I want to dig down far enough before it becomes a problem. All right, can I just do... I was kind of worried I'd have to do like a turnaround, but it kind of looks like I don't. Yeah, just do it. Just do it before it floods, please. And then, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, you found wet? Yeah, I know you found wet. Damp dig, please. Please. Yes, I know it's damp. Perfect. So then can kind of just go around. And that's going up, but that's just temporary stuff. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. So there's our main entrance. It's facing the wrong way, and I don't care. Let's just do that. Okay, of course that's gonna join it with the rest of our fortress, which is what I was intending to not do. But now it's gonna flood, and it's connected with that stairs anyway, so whatever. I guess I just have to do it now. I guess we just gotta do it. But that does mean that this can just be sealed and we can still get inside. Maybe we'll do that, and I'll just make it #1 priority. Do I have a block? Am I entirely out of blocks? There's no way. There's no way that was 200 some odd blocks. Resume. Oh, come on. Blocks. Of course, it still says 288. Let's go down here. Oh, look at our stockpile. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, we still have blocks. We absolutely have blocks. But the other thing that I wanted to do was get our block stockpile to be kind of near... to be near here. Of course, now I made this all ramps. There's not really a great way to build next to it. So they are here, and then we need to go here, and then here. Maybe I'll put it like... I'll do it like here. This is our construction stockpile. And then we should also smooth everything that we can smooth so that we're not just leaking the whole time. And then of course that is gonna leak the whole time. That's fine. Like your big circle, which I assume in DF terms is a tower. It is. This is floor 1 of our Necromancer Tower. We were trying to brew, but running out of stuff to brew. That is fine. So then I guess I want to start planning my way up. So it's really gonna be... I guess let's go ahead and start another batch of obsidian as well. I guess I should make all these bedrooms and stuff. Let's get everyone their bedrooms. People are starting to get a little grumpy here. Oh, need more doors. Okay. And then we're gonna do, nope, not dormitory. Bedrooms. Done. So, oh, and then our hatches. I think we can make our hatches now. Boop, boop, boop. And then we should probably have a lever room. I know I have a lever here. But I guess this is becoming our lever room. So let's do a couple more levers. And it's spring. Hooray, spring. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone's Monday? I am sleepy. It's been okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. This is going to be specifically for blocks of stone of obsidian. Or is that it's an economic, whatever? There we go. This is going to have a couple of wheelbarrows. This is going to pull from this stockpile. Now you're sleeping in a bed. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We can place some beds. Yeah, let's not use the named bed. Goodness gracious. Oh, and then you... Oh, I screwed up there. That can just be shirt. Just do that. How's life now tethered to your new home? It's good. Definitely still settling in and getting things set up and unpacking clearly, right? But we had a nice little barbecue for the 4th. That was fun. Had hot dogs and everything. Done. There we go. So it's nice. It's like, it's still overwhelming in the sense that there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done. But, you know, slowly becoming more comfortable. I was telling Z, I've been kind of struggling with just finding ways to be comfortable here so far. Like I don't have my habits yet. I don't have my little comfort zones. Everything's still kind of everywhere. So it's been a struggle in that sense, but just because no comfy space, yeah. And it's like there are places that will become comfy, but they just haven't been situated yet, right? That's all I mean. You don't need bins. Or I guess you do need bins. Blocks can go in bins, that's fine. Got like leather stuff. Oh, we should figure out... Well, okay, there's a lot of things we need to do. We need clothing. That is a thing we will need. Let's say I'm gonna say that we don't need like production on this floor. We do have food going here, but that's fine. I think most of our crafting can go down here. Because this is like our center, right? And then maybe over here. I'm gonna say we have a space for like clothing stockpile space, clothing workshop space. That's what all that will be. Right, we can just do like this. Can have some links between the two. That'll give them something to dig for a little bit. And give a spot for leather and cloth to go, which is most of what's in here. And then crafting. It's like we have craft bold workshops here, but I don't have like a finished goods stockpile. Which I guess this is gigantic, but maybe... Yeah, maybe I just say finished goods go in here. This is our finished goods stockpile. We'll just say everything goes in here for now. I'm sure there's something that I'm going to take out. The elves have arrived. Oh, the elves want to trade. Sure. I'm going to say finished goods no longer go in here. And we'll call that good. And then I would really love if that got done. But I don't know that there's much I can do about that right now. Here come the elves. I was gonna do more magma. This is still the graphite is still on fire. You are down here because you're a ghost. Nalril, didn't I? Or no, I did kill someone down here. I totally evaporated someone and forgot about it. I need to make you a slab. Engrave to Nalril. Okay. That's a good thing to remember. But otherwise, there's no one down here. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock these. I guess I was gonna link them to a lever. So let's do that. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Excuse me. Wow. That one came out of nowhere. I think we're gonna need more trees as well, now that the elves are here. We do have this closed. Right? Or no, actually this is open. Let's chop some trees. I'm gonna say we can come out here. This is fine. Just chop those down. And then talk to the elves. I don't know that we have anything to give the elves. Will the elves buy... Will they take fish? Will they buy fish? They're not gonna want our prepared food. They're not gonna want any of the stuff we have. The elves aren't gonna want anything we have. Don't actually bring that. Yeah, let's not trade with the elves. I think we're fine. Okay. So these are being linked. This is obsidian farm access. I think even just having them operated by mechanisms means people can't go in there unless I pull the lever. Which I think is kind of what we want here. Our finished goods are ending up in here. Perfect. Perfect. We're sorting it out. We're needing an animal stockpile for all the crundles. Of course, we could put that over by, like, the butcher. Maybe let's say something, or even down here. Since this is like the food, the raw food, or what? I think it's going to be like back here. Behind the kitchens, we will store the crundles. Just do something like that. Of course, we're going to find more aquifer, of course, but that's what happens. Look at all the gems! Okay, clearly we need to do gems as well. This is going to be like for cloth and leather. So let's say all cloth and all leather, just it all ends up in the one stockpile. I think that is fine. And then the clothing itself will end up down here. Now this does not do cloth, it does not do leather. And we'll do some workshops for clothing, clothes, clothes, clothes. And then loom. Loom. Can I just use my shirt? Loom, 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 loom. And then leather. Leather. Another strange mood. And a dyer. Which I don't have barrels. I don't have barrels. Do wooden barrel. Wooden bucket. And we'll just do 5 of each of those. Now we can use our doors to make more bedrooms. And I'm going to say this is going to be where the clothing goes. So finished goods of, what's this going to be? Like footwear, handwear, headwear, legwear. I guess armor. Backpacks. I guess the things that will be made here, right? So quivers. I guess that's kind of it. And then just say of all kinds. Right? That should be fine. That should be fine. And then I don't want those things here. Armor. Footwear, handwear, headwear, legwear, backpacks. Right, quivers. I think that's fine. You have claimed a workshop. What are you looking for? You're still grabbing stuff. Okay. Can you take some time off to spend a day making a cozy space? I mean, we've been working on it. It's mostly just been that. I mean, it's not just like we're in that like gridlock Tetris kind of stage where there's enough boxes around that they make it hard to unload the boxes. But we're getting through it. The elves are gonna leave, which is fine. The elves can leave. I wonder if we can piss off the elves enough that they start attacking us. That would be interesting. What was I gonna say? I don't know why we have an altar. Those are all linked. I'm gonna pull the lever. And then that would like just leave them open, right? Yeah, okay. So I actually want it closed. I'm gonna pull it again. It's mostly that like the priorities have been elsewhere, right? Like I posted a picture in Discord about it, but I spent the weekend patching half of a wall, like doing drywall work. We're working down the priorities list, right? And the me being in a neat, comfy space has not quite hit the priority yet, so we'll get there. But like the pile of junk behind me has not really changed in the last couple weeks because the rest of the house is kind of the priority. Lightmaker has created Azrael a shale amulet. Great. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so now I want to flood this with obsidian, or magma, rather. Right, okay. So that's all fine. I am going to pull the magma lever. I was so dumb and thought you were putting cardboard on your wall for a bit, but templates, yes. Those were templates for cutting the drywall. I know that plenty of people will say that the drywall is the cardboard, but yes, it was an intermediary step. I was covered in so much dust. So much dust. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn that back off again. Right, there's no rocks sitting in my things to make that suck. There we go. Oh, okay. But that one, it like slid out. Okay, neat. So now, oh look, some migrants have arrived. Good. Good. Hello, Evan Kier, how's it going? We're making obsidian for our tower. So now I need to turn on the water. And I want to check out our migrants. So far we have a crafts bold and a peasant, hooray. Don't know why people want to move here. There's a weaver who's created an artifact. There's a miner, why not? Whoa, a very fast puppy. And a cat. And another miner. And a stone crafter. Wow, this is gonna be mechanic and another puppy. And an animal caretaker and a cat. Why are we getting so many animals? Kobolds, I don't need the animals. A stone crafter. A turkey. A doctor. Okay, that's actually Korak. We've seen you before. You are a legendary stone crafter. But you're still a doctor somehow. Adept speaker. Student. Okay. I don't think we've had you as a doctor specifically before. But you are from the Action of Blaming. Yeah, you were our former caravan fixer from the Action of Blaming, which was the second one? that the second fortress? And a former member of a nomadic group. That's interesting. Interesting. Oh, come on. And then a stonecrafter and a siege operator. We're just gonna get right up to 50 with this one wave. Siege operator, gem cutter, animal dissector, leather worker. I do love that since our last fortress was so focused on the siege operators, that now we're just getting all these siege operator migrants. And that just immediately put us like 3 shy of our cap. They created there's already a guild. They established a guild just now. Great. Oh, and then we need to keep an eye on our water. A petition? The Rough Hall has many members. Now requires a guild hall. Yeah, okay, fine. Craft Bold Guild coming up. I guess that's fine. I guess I do need to actually turn on, making crafts. I'm gonna pull the water lever. And then we can pull our drain lever as well. And then that will drain and dry out, and then we will mine it out. There we go. Perfect, and that just goes off the edge of the map. So, there's our ghost. In theory, we have that slab made. Am I really putting them in here? I guess why not? Let's go furniture slab. Oh. Have you not made my slab? Told him to make a slab. I might have only actually made the 1 slab total. So I'm gonna say, let's go rock slab. Make 5 at a time. Keep 10. And I'm also gonna say rock crafts. And that's just gonna be on forever, essentially. I don't really know the best way to queue up, like, making rock crafts. I don't want to make... I do want to make a lot. I guess I do want to make a lot of rock crafts. That's fine. The ghost. Okay. That's gonna drain and then dry, and then we'll mine it, and then we'll be good. And then I kind of want to decide how this is working down here. Oh, and then we got a bunch of migrants, so there's probably a bunch of animals that need to be in the pasture. Good lord, we're gonna have a coal coming up here. There's actually only 2. Okay, they mostly came with kittens and puppies. Great. Let's... Because billy goats, reindeer... Yeah, I just guild all of those. Llama and alpaca are fine. Water buffalo is interesting. I don't have a mate for it. Can only be a good thing. Only be a good thing. I am gonna guild the cat. And the goat kid. Kitten. Bull and yak. Yeah, and puppy. The only things that I kind of am okay with breeding are things that we don't have breeding pairs for. Right? I don't think... We have 1 llama. We have 1 alpaca. We do have a breeding pair of buffalo. Okay. I'm okay with breeding buffalo for like meat and such. They don't do yarn. But we can get meat, plenty of meat and leather and milk out of them. So I'm going to say that that's the one that we're allowing to breed. Not my favorite alt 90s cartoon, Guild the Cat and the Goat Kid. I would watch that Saturday morning cartoon. Billy Goat and the Weaver are fighting. Oh, because you're gelding. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. So, plans. Plans for our thing. So this is going to be basically just barracks, right? This is gonna be our training room for our squad when we get there. Eventually we'll have a squad, surely. But the way in is gonna be down through the tower. So I want like a walkway down the inside edge of the tower. So we're gonna say and then, like, how thick is it gonna be? Maybe that's the first question. And then, like, so it's gonna be like a walkway and then, like, rooms on the rest of it. Really, I need to, like, put a floor into the whole thing and then build the wall and then put in internal walls. So I'm really just trying to decide where our ramp up is gonna be. I'm gonna construct ramp. It's gonna be obsidian. Yes, I know I don't have any. Need to make 915 already with just what we've designated already. That's great. I'm gonna say that I guess I need to remove. This is gonna be our ramp up. But we were also finding that it works better, visually, it works better if you put the floor in anyway. Maybe we're just gonna do floor. Maybe that's what we do. And I'm also gonna do floor in here, even though it is extremely not necessary. But I feel weird seeing the inside of a building and seeing dirt. Gosh, it'd be terrible to fall down obsidian stairs, just cuts all the way down. Imagine falling down a flight of stairs that's made out of knives. That would kind of suck. Okay, goods are happening. We have a bunch of miners. That's just gonna keep draining forever. We'll deal with that at some point. Did we get our obsidian? No, I want you. See, these are all like marked as being tasked. Yeah, it should be outputting to construction supplies. And then you all need to, yeah. Is any of that going? Metal AF, or glass AF. Uh-huh. Okay. Slabs were made. So I'm gonna engrave a slab. And then this still is draining. I'm not gonna do it. That's how we killed someone last time. I guess not. We very nearly drowned someone last time. Okay, so then this becomes animal stockpile. Say empty cages as well. Why not? So then animals don't go there. And then this is all of our cloth and junk, which should be getting moved out of here. I'm working on gelding all the things. It's fine. And then we're also working on bedrooms. I now suddenly don't have enough bedrooms. we can place these. Perfect. Toss in some doors. And then those are bedrooms. Perfect. We're up to 200 drink. That's fantastic. A parchment, ammo, blocks. I guess I do need like a general block stockpile. That's not our obsidian stuff. That can go somewhere. We're also gonna want forging. Oh, we're gonna want to forge. Oh, do we move magma up here? Or do we put the forges downstairs? So we've been blessed with pretty shallow magma. As far as that goes. Gonna be our block stockpile. Our not obsidian block stockpile. Pump it down the mountainside for fun. Well, we would have to pump it up. Which we can do. We could do... Oh, what if we did like a pump stack through the middle of our tower? And just had magma like going down the outside of the tower. As a invader defense. That'd be kind of dope. Dig up, stupid. I think about that line way too often. That line, that is one of those lines that lives in my head forevermore. So this is blocks. It's gonna be all blocks except obsidian. And is going to... I guess it doesn't need to input from... Sounds familiar, it's a Simpsons quote. One of my all-time favorite Simpsons quotes. So then these need to output to here. It was like a parody of oh, what was the movie called? I don't know if it was maybe not a specific. Or no, it was pretty close. The one movie. Oh my gosh. It's an older movie. It's a live action movie where it's a bunch of people racing across the country for buried treasure. Is it Rat Race? Like the original? I know they remade it. Was the original called Rat Race? Simpsons parodying a movie, and they're all like digging for treasure, and they like at the very climax of the episode, they're digging in the space where they're supposed to dig. There's like a bunch of them, right? They're all in this pit. They're all digging down. They find a chest. And they open the chest, and the chest says something to the effect of, "There is no treasure. Ha ha." I don't know if it was like a I tricked you thing, or it's like the mad world. Yes, thank you. That is exactly the movie. But in the Simpsons episode, they find the chest, and it's like, haha, there is no treasure, F you. And then they're like, oh, well, it must be some sort of mistake. Well, I gotta keep digging. Or is that what it was? The ultimate punchline of the episode is they're all stuck in this pit. They're far down enough into the pit that they can't get out. So now they're like, oh, now we have to get out. So they're like, trying to dig to get out, and then I think it was Quimby. He's like, no, dig up, stupid. To get out of this pit. Lives in my head rent-free for the rest of my life. One of my favorite Simpsons quotes. And finally, Malloy, unlike most retarded people, has the world's largest cubic zirconia on his coffee table. Is that from the same episode? Or is that a different episode? It is also a great quote. If you could move all these blocks, that'd be great. Oh, that'd be great. You should also have some wheelbarrows. Same episode, wow. Sometimes some of those Simpsons episodes, they just, like, that one episode has all the quotes, right? Some of those episodes are just so classic. Finally gets caught, and then he tricks him into looking for his treasure of all the years stealing, and the note says, "There is no treasure, I've used this time to escape." That's right. Yeah, perfect. The thing that makes that joke work is you can dig up to get out of a hole. Yeah, right. I mean, you could dig a ramp around the outside or something, right? Like I'm sure there would be a way, but they just kept like digging down. There's like, oh, we gotta get out of here. Keep digging. Oh, it's great. I wonder if they'll ever figure this out. Yeah, so it hits that sweet spot for absurd, but also not. Yeah. Collapse the hole and then run up the soil as it slides. Oh yes, just die. How about we all just collapse this on ourselves and kill ourselves? That should be fine. I'm thinking that designating all of this at once was probably a mistake. Can I do this? We're gonna do this the smart way. Do it like one floor at a time. So I definitely want like the next floor. Let's say the next 2 floors are gonna stay. Let's do it like that. Now they should be able to start working on all this. Cool. The dwarves have arrived. Hooray. Well, now we've actually made some goods for them. Could dig a tunnel that's mostly across but straight up. But slightly up. Yeah. Yeah, just start going, yeah, just dig into the wall and go up a little bit. That would be probably the smart way to do it. Caravan leader wants to know what we want. It's gonna be... Oh, they have... Oh, interesting. The dwarves have all... Or no. This is humans. The humans are here asking us what we want. I think I want all the seeds they have to offer. I think that's what I want from the humans. What do they have for pets? They have hedgehogs and hamsters and eagles. I guess we could ask for... I could do more water buffaloes. And then llamas and alpacas. Which would be great. Grizzly bears? Do we want some domesticated grizzly bears? It'd be kind of cool. Let's say no for now. Let's call that good. dig up like anyone in Minecraft does, but what's above me is below me as I jump. Yep. Do I have any soil science degree credentials? Better question, do I need to? I think all you need is a fast enough reaction time to not get squished by falling dirt. Okay, so we're gonna say that we need... we do have gem bins. I want finished good bins. I want, like, where's our, oh, it's all gonna be spread around. I guess I want this bin. This is mostly finished goods. Yeah, perfect. I think I want that bin in particular. And then you are just all sorts of stuff. Okay. Yep, one bin. Clip through the earth with this one handy trick. We're here, we're queer, we don't want any more bears. No one has ever said that. The queers want bears. Pretty sure. There's one thing I know. We should find space for more bedrooms. We have not hit 50, so we don't have a mayor yet. And this is going to be our little entry area, essentially, I think. We should get all this sealed up so it's not leaking forever. But why? Oh, okay, so all that got grabbed. But now, I think what I'm going to do is, like, just remove the links here for the moment. So that they can remove everything from the stockpile. Yeah, there you go. Just get it out. Just move it. Like, that is a Simpsons quote, and the joke is Homer is stupid, and he just copied a Pride March song for his bear protest, but there's layers to it. Yes. Yes, let's go with that. We did grab our logs. I don't necessarily want people just hanging out down here. There's platinum down here, though. Gonna have to come back down here. I am gonna close this gate. There we go. Just for safety. Oh, I have a petition outstanding because of course I do. So let's say we're gonna have this hallway kind of go like this. And then I'm gonna put a little, I'm gonna put a guild hall here. And that should be fine. And then... Yes, it's wet. Ugh. But it's wet because of that. So yeah, this is... I don't think we're in Aquifer on this level. I think we're just beneath the river. I think we're just doing this. And then I'm gonna make some bedrooms. Your ideas intrigue me, and I'd like to subscribe to your newsletter. I know that one as well. I feel like I've heard that quote in the wild without knowing it was a Simpsons quote. Because it feels so innocuous. It's like, oh no, it's Simpsons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like this. Do like that. 1, 2. 3. 4. I don't 4. Except I don't know how to get a doorway into that. 4 and 5. Oh, and this one as well. What have I done here? Really, I want the hallway to be like this. That's what I should have done. But that's fine. That's fine. What's a kobold fortress without a couple little weird things? I need to make more beds. I'm gonna do 20 more. Oh, and then I need to make this nice. I need to do smooth. No, it's fine. Okay. No, they left. Oh, our game is going too fast. Dang. Oh well, and now that has like real repercussions. I guess let's pick a spot for our trade depot to go in the long term. Honestly, like over here would probably make sense. So let's just do a little room here that's gonna have our trade depot and our finished goods stockpile. Or like our trade goods stockpile specifically. And then we'll just go through like this. Did Diplo been fun yet? The diplomacy? Oh look! Some migrants! So now we're up to 50. I feel like I still haven't really seen a lot of the real diplomacy update stuff yet. We're probably gonna see it in this fortress a bit. But that puts us to 50. I think we're gonna get a mayor and our noble positions all upgraded. So that's cool. Do I have anyone good at engraving? Do I have an engraver? I have a single novice engraver. So we need to train up an engraver. I think... Well, you're the one who has experience. They're the middle of nowhere, true. And I'm gonna say Zonmi is no longer... Of course, you're a legendary miner. No, I guess you can do both. You can do both. I do want you to start engraving here. Of course, you're just gonna find all of the wet spots. Damp dig, please. And then build me a trade depot. Plop it right there. And then this stockpile will be specifically for finished goods, amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, figurines, large gems, I guess, rings, scepters, totems. I think that'll be good. And then down here, I don't want those things here. It's like clothing goes here. Other things go here. So not amulets, bracelets, crowns, earrings, figurines, gems, ring, scepter. Everything else goes upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. We've almost cleared out our dining hall. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And gonna be a novice for long? I hope so. I just worked off some skill rust, it looked like. We have enough drink that we're now making meals again, so that's nice. I'm actually gonna crank our... Nope, not that one. I'm gonna crank this up to like 500 drink before we start cooking our booze. And then this remainder of our stockpile here is gonna shrink. And then I'm gonna enlarge this, and we're gonna actually make our first zone, our first meeting area, or our first actual tavern, I should say. We've had a meeting area, but not a tavern, which is why we haven't had any visitors. So, new inn, the Ponderous Honeys. We're just gonna say everyone's welcome. Why not? And then has all this worked out? Oh, they're still working on this here. Oh goodness. But it should end up here, right? Ponderous Honeys is one of the better Dwarf Fortress names I've heard. It's a good one. But we're playing as kobolds, right? So we get a lot of kobold themed things as far as our place names goes. Our fortress's veil cages. I really love not picking. I know a lot of people like picking from all the random name stuff and making the words be the things they want to be. I'm just always amused by what the game picks by default. It's always perfect. It's always perfect. Okay, I would love for these obsidian blocks to be moved. We also obviously have all these wall jobs. I need like a unsuspend all button. There's all that, obviously. Maybe well, I guess that's what those jobs are, right? All those obsidian blocks are being tasked by the floor jobs. Let's see what this does. This frees them all up. Oh boy, I did queue up a lot of jobs, didn't I? Certainly never would have come up with Ponderous Honeys. Me neither. Me neither. Trying to remember some of our other ones. We've had some really good ones. Oh, what was the skunk one? The chocolate skunks. Or the skunk of chocolate, or something like that, was one of our tavern names. And that amused me because that was like, that's what you name a tavern when you don't want people to show up. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if they can figure out some of that. Unfortunate. Or fortunate. One of those two. I guess let's go ahead and smooth this as well. This is going to be our main hang. The bear petting zoo. Okay. We can get the humans to come back. They'll go well with our other, our penguin zoo that we had from the other fort. Okay, so now all of our trade goods are here, which is perfect. In theory, I have some beds. Gonna not use the artifact bed. There we go. Bedrooms. So that brings us to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a spot for another one. Still novice. Is this working? Oh, but like you... Some of these are not obsidian. Because of course. Because of course! Why would they be what I wanted them to be? And this whole thing, why is this... Okay, fine. That's what I get for trying to plan ahead. Okay. I'll remove this floor. I just have the one wall on top of us. That's all I have designated right now. I do want obsidian. What I want to be here. Speaking of... It's all dry! Hooray! Okay, so now I can channel out our obsidian here. And maybe I can place a slab. Null roll. There you are. Okay. Franchise opportunities, that would be fun. That is basically what we've done with this world, isn't it? We've made a kobold franchise. I'm gonna go ahead and call this the guild hall, even if it doesn't meet their requirement quite yet. This is new guild hall. This is a craft bold guild. Craft bold guild. Perfect. And okay, ghostly siege operator has been put to rest. Guild hall agreement has been satisfied. Very good. Very, very good. We are... Oh, we're not quite mining there because I have not yet opened our doors. Okay, so that means that works. Obsidian farm access, I will pull. And then that will open. And then everyone will come down and mine our obsidian. The system works. And then I want to close the drain. So. Now it's autumn. Hooray. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Where are we at? I'm assuming this is gonna start working again. We're working on something. Okay. They're working on it. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this is gonna start working. That's fine. And then there's there's more obsidian. It's gonna start bringing that up, right? It should end up in here. Perfect. I'm still waiting for all these to get emptied. But I guess I can go ahead and link again, right? Link in and out. And then you in from here and out to here. Yeah. Another strange mood. Third one for the day. Great. Only good things happening. I do want to get some like furniture going. A citizen is stranded. Oh, never, not anymore. Uh-oh. See, why did that happen again? Okay, hold on. Why did that happen again? Is it because, oh, I see. I killed a person the same way a second time. I think what happened, so I have these gates like flush with the edge, but these gates are one back. I think I trapped some magma in here. I trapped some magma behind here. And then when someone came to mine this out, it freed the magma and fried someone twice. I probably killed a legendary miner. We still have 4, but it never happened a 3rd time. Well, now that I know what's going on, in theory, I can fix it. Yeah, that'd be a bad way to go. Getting surprised by magma behind a wall would be a pretty bad way to go. I would agree. Well, we can channel here. At least now that I know what's going on there, we can fix it. I'm just gonna put in another pair of just shoes. Oh dear. I'm just gonna put in another pair of floodgates, which I may or may not have. Nope, not magma safe. So I'm gonna say rock floodgate. I'm just gonna do a pair of them, but I'm gonna specify kaolinite, and we'll plop those there. I have to believe that's in the workplace safety videos. You're assuming they watch them. Kobolds are way too antsy to sit through a safety video. Like, they watched it, they all got signed off on it. They didn't retain any of it. Right in one ear and right out the other. Okay, so if I come back up here, this is making progress. But the dwarves even gave it a sick guitar and a catchphrase. I can really imagine dwarves being very patient, trying to train some kobolds on like workplace safety, and it not working out. It just doesn't work out. Stonecrafter has created Zykan Shrewsrigrazi, a tetrahedrite bracelet. Hooray, thank you. Okay, I think all this is gonna work. And now the dwarves are here. Trade sentiments are terrible. Okay, hopefully we can fix that here. Also down to 49 again. Be funny that when they make specialized fort, you can screen for certain personality traits so you can get all misanthropes to live in the middle of a nowhere together. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. Or even just being able to like make a fortress in such a way that it attracts the misanthropes. Maybe you don't specify misanthropes, but you're like, that's what we got here anyway. Finished goods, there you are. And you are all the other things. So I'm not gonna bring you. Not gonna bring you. But we can bring some fish barrels. I wish I could see what was in there. Bring me the fish! Put out flyers. All hermits fortress. I was gonna say, how do you attract multiple hermits? Each living on their own cave on the side of a mountain and a spot for them to get up to gossiping when they feel like it. That would be kind of cool. At that point, it's just a village. But like, you want to have them like really far away. What if you had like a gigantic map and then is like a population of 10 and they're all in like completely different spots? I could see that. Come on. Want you to trade? There you go. Please get here. There you are. Okay. So our bin has a bunch of trade goods. I'm just making sure artifact didn't slip in there because we do have a couple of those now. But if they did, they're not worth anything. So I think that's fine. That's worth 1,800 on its own. And then... Sure, why not? I might not need that much stuff from them. I'm gonna take a couple barrels. That pick is very expensive. Don't need shoes. Don't need socks. Thank you for all the socks, dwarves. Just barely benefiting from economies of scale, if that. A hermit fortress would be a liability for sure. I'm gonna grab... I don't know if I need silk. I don't know if I need silk. But if you have... Do you have some leather? Give me some really just silk. Fine. I'll take the meat. I will take the plump helmets. And that's kind of all you have. So maybe I will take some more of your silk. Can I do that? And that? I mean, let's see. Nah, okay. Just a little bit more. Here we go. There we go. Seems pleased. Okay, good. Good. We now have some silk cloth laying around. Not that we've done anything with it yet. I have 3 whole industries laying that I need to like start. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? So we have our 40 bedrooms, right? We've grabbed all of this. So that's all fine. I'm gonna wait for that to cool off to build anything there. So that means we should have our obsidian here, our sad little stack of obsidian. But now we can just do... Make rock blocks on repeat. Make rock blocks on repeat. And then they're gonna work on it. Perfect. Okay. Really what I need is a way up here. Which I guess now we can do. This is coming along. So let's do a ramp. It's gonna be right here. I think that's what we'll do. And then up here, we're gonna have floor. Because ultimately it's gonna go, like this entire thing is gonna be floor, except for right here. But we can start like this. Where'd it go? You just erased it on me? Or is it just, it's there? Oh, it needs a wall behind it. Duh. So it needs to go like this. Okay. Or no, I want it... No, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Cool. So now they can get up there and start working on all that. Perfect. Okay. We're good. We're good, we're good. Staggered, of course, to prevent contact. They'll have a schedule. They each have a day of the month where they put their special products in the central area for exchange. I would play a video game like that. What if you had a game that was like a vintage story, Valheim style, like persistent server style thing, where the whole point is that you need to interact with people without interacting with them. Like, you have to build an economy, but if you see someone, like if you see another player, like you start taking sanity damage. What if that was the entire point, to interact with people without seeing them? Is that too stupid? That's pretty stupid. I'm just gonna pave this whole thing. I'm just gonna pave it. Each hermit has some weird status effect on them. Necromancer, vampire, were creature cursed. Yeah, totally. Just one undead who will drop off food from other caves. A good light horror premise. Oh, that'd be fun. You just received recreated League of Legends. Oh, that's also fair. Game where you are the one leaving notes that drive everyone else's quests. Yes, please. Yes, please. A migrant has arrived. So now we're back up to 50. I lost track of our migrant already. Could not find path. I think that's all fine. Animals are growing. We have an engineers guild, the Defended Guild. Our siege engineered guild is called the Defended Guild. So that's perfect. Would be Majesty. Is that a game? I don't think I know that one. Okay, so we got a bunch of blocks sitting here. You are hauling, you're constructing. Did you all, okay, hold on. This become all blocks? Well, see, some of these are rough. The rough ones can become 4 other tiles if they're actually carved. The construction planner be weird sometimes. We'll figure it out. Is this all rough? This whole side of it is rough. Weird. But like this side isn't. That is so weird. You don't know it is a nice one. You are the king at adding quests so your heroes do them. Interesting. Are your heroes humans? That's what intrigues me. You're like being a human player directing other human players like that. But yeah, I've never heard of Majesty before. That sounds interesting on its own. This is all fine. You and you. No. So weird. This game just be that way sometimes. So I think that's more of a DF hack thing, honestly. Okay. So I want to carve the blocks before designating the thing. That's probably the real thing here. And I know they don't look visually different at all, but it's like I'm having to make my obsidian manually. I'm not going to be wasteful with it. And the wall should be fine. The wall should be fine. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Okay. Now we come back down, and now it's all gonna be down here. It's like, I don't know what these are tasked for now. Now there's no... Now there shouldn't be any pending... I guess there's this stuff here. Which hopefully they are also... Some of it. Okay. Well, we're going to fix that as well. Most of this is using blocks. I guess the outside wall should be blocks because that was all done originally. It's just some of our floors. A petition, a guild hall, okay, sure. Single player, I mean, that makes sense. As far as like a game, like a functional game goes, that makes more sense. The thing that I want doesn't make any sense. None of the creatures can speak the same language, so they use rudimentary emojis. What if you have a game where you, like, emergently create a pidgin? A trading language. Just naturally out of gameplay. That would be dope. From the year 2000, so coming soon to the 30-year game list. True. That's terrifying. That's pretty terrifying. Things 30 years old being in the 2000s. Oh god, I hate that. Okay. Injured citizen, no functional hospital. How did you injure yourself? Did you fall? A buck rabbit? You got kicked by a buck rabbit and fell down something. That's cool. Have you played Chance of Sanar? I have. We streamed Chance of Sanar. That was a good game. And does fit into this conversation for sure. I love puzzle games. We just finished up with Talos Principle. And the DLC. And that was also great. Not as much language puzzle. But definitely puzzly. And then as far as like, when I think of Chance of Sanar, I also think about Tunic. Which if you don't know about Tunic, then I won't tell you about Tunic, but if you know about Tunic, then you know what I'm talking about. I decoded successfully what was going on in that game. Oh, and then this all used rough stuff too. Oh, you jerks. Oh, you absolute jerks. Okay. Let's go ahead and unpause. I'm gonna deconstruct these. Oh my gosh. Just a bunch of wasted labor. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So now these should not have anything in them, right? Okay, good. So now we are going to do blocks on repeat. Blocks on repeat. Where other are less straightforward, yet oddly more emotive. Coffee, jazz, squares, egg? What is that one? Soap. Soap, bowling, exclamations. This would amuse me for sure. Okay, so if we're gonna have noble stuff here, then I'm gonna say I want my third pod down here. I guess I need to make a guild hall as well, so I'm gonna designate some digging. Maybe down this way? kind of follow the river. Guess something to consider in my own time. It would be fun. I agree. I guess how do I want to do this? Maybe the guild hall goes in here. And I'm gonna say bedrooms are down here. Like that. And then something like this. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will be overkill because in theory some of these are like partnered. We had at least one marriage. We had a marriage, didn't we? Like right off the bat. I think we had a marriage. Toss in some beds. Nope, not you. Not that one. Specifically not that one. Boop, boop, boop. Oh look, it's wet over here. Why is it wet over here? I guess I will just not go down further. Let's dig this out and wall it in. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you didn't work out. Oh, where does your door go? Uh-oh. Okay, I guess I need to do like that or something. You become shirt blocks. I think we go like this. Or no. I changed my mind. Go like that. You get 1 extra tile. Aren't you lucky? Now it's winter, and maybe the kobolds will show back up to trade. I'm looking forward to, I'm thinking of games that have like ways that make communication difficult. I'm really looking forward to Big Walk, which will be coming out in a month or so. Not too far out at this point. But one of the things that really intrigues me is it's a communication style game, right? Where they give you little puzzles at times and you have to figure out collectively how to figure them out. And it's like an in-game voice chat kind of a game. But the trailer said that there's gonna be points where they like specifically put you in like soundproof chambers. So you can like see each other through a soundproof window, but you can't talk to each other. And you just have to like do your hand motions to solve a puzzle. I think that sounds really cool. Big Walk, yeah. That will definitely be showing up on stream. Probably later in August. I won't be able to do it right when it comes out because I'll be out of town. But once I get back, like late August. Big walk? Yeah. That's because I can't talk. Big talk. Okay, so then that should be the last of our bedrooms. Now we have 50 bedrooms. Just have an accent. No, I don't. Shush. I have the default, it's fine. People who talk the talk get by in society. Then why am I here? Okay, so I want to say... I want to use blocks specifically. Where's my blocks? Here's all my blocks. I have obsidian blocks. It's fairly default American, but still an accent. I agree. I know it is. Oh, did I? Oh, I totally... I put a ramp, I built a ramp on a slope and then removed the ramp and then it turned it into flat ground. It removed the slope. It's so good. Oh, that's why I can't build up there, is because there's no access. Great. So I need to rebuild this ramp. Which, yep. Gosh dang it. People who only walk the walk with no talk just crash through the store windows, grab stuff, and go. This seems accurate. Of course, now there's gonna be water on the ramp as well. Just because screw you. Someone dug up. Overall, trade sentiments are terrible. Yeah, okay, so we definitely need to trade with the kobolds this time. Got our diplomacy. Gonna take the cheap leather and the seeds. And... I guess let's say wood as well. They want figurines! Okay, we could do that. I mostly just want to get this done first. There's even just obsidian sitting here on the ramp because I couldn't get it down. Hilarious. Okay. Okay, we're good. Now, let's go to trade. Broker requested, move goods. We're gonna say... Finished goods bin. Value 9,000. There's gotta be something in there. Unless we've just really been cranking them out. No, there's... Yeah, 7 grand is one of our... Maybe should we gift like an artifact to our home caravan just to make them really nice with us? It's a thing we could do. And then that finished goods as well. And then let's do not the seed barrel. Let's toss in some fish barrels. Why not some fish? Oh, and then I need to actually like say I want to dig out our... I guess this isn't really big enough for a guild hall, I don't think. I'm gonna say that this is a guild hall. There. That will be our engineers guild. So I do still want you to dig the rest of this. Yeah, okay. So they're moving it in. Yep, okay. Good, good, good. Trade, perfect. Okay. Yeah, look at all the logs. Okay, and they brought a pair of rattlesnakes. Hooray. We'll take the seeds. I do want to do everything in this bin except for that one artifact. Unless there's another artifact in here. I guess I can do not this bin. You do have some leather. I don't need that much leather. I think I need more cloth at this point. Maybe I should have asked for some cloth. So this is some cheap leather. Holy cow, that is cheap leather. And you brought very little else. Holy cow, that's a lot of leather. That's a lot of leather. So let's ask for as much as we can here. Probably good there. Oh, wonderful. Okay, perfect. Great. Great, great, great. So that's gonna get dug. I want to be able to put in a door here. Surplus blind ogre leather for some reason. For some reason. No one knows. Okay. I'm just gonna say carve the blocks. And then now this looks better. This looks much better. Actual blocks and not rough. Still covered in water, but you know, that's how that goes. Now I can go in here and say floor. Not obsidian, but obsidian blocks. That is what I want here. Really? That's all I have? Oh, but now I need to, like, fix this as well. So the wall we determined is fine. But, like, there are some rough floor in here. A fifth strange mood. Why not? Goodness gracious. Half of what I did here is already wrong. I guess I'm glad I caught it now. Wow. Okay, we have a lot more obsidian than I thought we did because apparently we used, oh, like half of it without turning it into blocks first. Okay, that should be good. Now I can just come in and do blocks. We should be making right now. Cool. Blocks are happening. This is all cooled off, so let's put in our floodgate fix. And we're just gonna link them all. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We did our trade. Something has collapsed. Uh-oh. Who did I kill? Oh, there's a cat up here. Oh no! Okay, I clearly disassembled things in the wrong order. Oh, I punched through? No. There we go. Obsidian blocks. It's all we're doing here. And then did you fall? You are hanging in midair. Both of you. Okay, you're fine. Oh, that was fun. That was weird. Really doing it the weird way, aren't we? I guess when you do that. You're just hanging out? I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. You have not started crafting yet, but you are still gathering, so that's a good sign. Merchants will be leaving, but that's fine. Well, now they can get across. But now someone's gonna get stranded again. Someone's gonna die. No, come on, you guys! You need to be smarter than that! Y'all, do I need a hospital? I think I need a hospital. I guess if we're building a gigantic structure up into the air and trying to tear it back down again, which is not on purpose, then we probably need a hospital. I guess. Let's pick a spot for a hospital. I think on this floor would make sense. Maybe down here. I'm gonna do a hospital down here. And this one does not need to be big. I'm gonna do like a room for supplies. And then just a handful of rooms. No. Trying to make them look nice. Let's do like 4. That's our hospital. And then we smooth the guild. Okay, you've begun your construction. I'm gonna say meeting area is this. Of course, I need it to finish first. Yes, whatever. Yes, yes. Okay, I still need to remove that one. Animal Dissector has created Arcalarsa, a Kalinite ear cap, an instrument. Excellent. Perfect. And I do want to remove that one. And then the rest of these are actually blocks, right? These are all blocks. Okay. Cool. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. There we go. we've made a bit of tower. Okay, so that got done. So I do want to take our magma lever, link with a magma safe for the target here and here. And then that is fine. And then I'll go here, and I want to say that this is now a guild hall. For the engineers. The cover of blankets. Our siege engineers have created a guild called the cover of blankets. That's really good. That's really good. And then now we need to engrave here. And that should be fine. And then the hospital. Let's go ahead and smooth the hospital as well. This is the hospital. The House of Delights. Oh, that's what it was. One of the hospitals we made was called the Touchy House. That was one of my favorites. We do need a doctor. I don't really have... Because I do have a fixer. ASCII. Not the one you're thinking of. Here's our fixer. Call it good. Oh yeah, you're our tree cutter as well. I'm gonna take you off the tree cutting and just call you a doctor. And now what we really need, we need to do like rock coffer, rock cabinet. I'm gonna do like 60 coffers and 50 cabinets. Just gonna do them all at once. But we also need like tables and chairs. Can do 20 of each of those. I guess I also need some beds for the hospital. Give me 4 of those. Do some doors. You all good in here? I think I do want to start engraving our dining hall. I'm gonna make it lower priority than in here. You are... Oh, you were socializing. Okay. Now you're gonna go diagnose patient. Good. Starving. Oh, we have another goat. Stray baby llama. Yes, perfect. What do we have for things that might need to be gelded? So we have llama is fine, alpaca is fine, buffalo is fine, llama is fine, buffalo's fine, goat loses genital privileges. Okay, perfect. So I do want to start on our other bits. And my planner should still be obsidian, right? And use blocks? Okay. Nighty night, GM. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. We're making progress. We're gonna stack them rocks high. The rocks are gonna get taller. Oh, I can see the remainder of my floors there. Right in here. And over here somewhere. I think that works. Except I want to build. So I'm just gonna start with just the one of each. And then I wanted this at the diagonal, which is there. And then I want you up here. And I'm gonna remove one wall so that I can come back in and do the floors. Pulling up your corrugated metal comforter. Resting injury. Oh, well, yeah. I guess we should keep an eye down here. So you are good. You are good. Now I have obsidian mechanisms. I guess that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get another batch of obsidian going. Just since it takes a moment for all that to like drain and be mineable and get turned into blocks and such. So we'll just get that process started again. Because we know we need a bunch. Oh, we need a bunch of rocks. I think that's probably good. Make sure it all closes. Beautiful. And then the water gets pulled. That also happens quickly, right? And I love these small forts. Our frames are just going nuts the whole time. And now it is spring. We've already been here for 4 years. We got here in year 180. And we've only been here for like 3 streams. And half of some of those streams were fiddling around with adventure mode and things that didn't stick. So the game just cruises right on by it with 50 people. Cool. It is fun to watch. Do we want to... a troll? Oh, interesting. Do we want to commit to having magma come up the tower? So that's the thing we want to do. We need to plan space for... where it goes up. It could go up like the outside. Or it could go up one of our towers. It could go up one of our little towers. Actually, I like that. I think the little tower would have to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so now that is just gonna go. Water's closed. Drain is open. I guess I didn't even close I didn't even close this. That's fine. Cave, and this is farm access. I'm just gonna close it, just to be safe. Okay, so this is the guild hall. It's just trying to get fancier. Oh, did this all reset? We have a clan leader now. I didn't get the, oh, been elected clan leader. Okay, it just happened. Okay, good. We have to redo all of our nobles. But that's a good thing. So clan leader needs 3 rooms. So I think you're gonna get these rooms. So 1, 2, 3, this is gonna be our clan leader. And then stockkeeper and messenger are fine. Clan fixer should be the one that we just told to be in charge of our hospital, which was ASCII. And you just need quarters. So that could be... I mean, maybe we don't even give you a specific spot. You just need slightly better quarters. Because we can smooth out our bedrooms. We can't just smooth all the bedrooms. What is that? Okay, we just smooth. And just smooth. That's fine. And smooth. And then you smooth. And then you smooth. Okay. So clan voice, clan leader, who did we have doing this before? Trader, Saz. I'm gonna say that's Saz. So you need 2 rooms. So that's gonna be here. That's our voice. Reaper is our executioner. I've been not having a Reaper during this resilient kobold economy. It's quite resilient, honestly. I do want a peacekeeper. We have no relevant skills for peacekeeper. And you do need all 3 rooms. So maybe... So maybe you're gonna get a room like this. Sure, why not? And then tactician. Probably want a tactician. We have no one with any skill. So it's gonna be you. And you just need quarters. So I'm not gonna house you down here. And now the elves are here. Sentiments are lukewarm. I don't think I have anything to trade again though. I guess I need some more beds as well. Let's just do like another 5 beds. We're gonna have redundant bedrooms scattered around, but that's fine. I don't actually care. Citizen is stranded. So there is someone down there. Peacekeepers down there. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just pull this open. There's nothing too deadly down there right now. It's just ankle-deep water. We can try to trade some some finished goods. We have any? We got a bit. Yeah. We should also pick a spot for our treasure. The fact that we haven't gone down from here at all is really funny. Maybe down here. Maybe let's just make... Or no, this was wet. There's aquifer down here. We're not digging down there. We're not doing that. Maybe it'll just be... Maybe it's just over here. That will be treasure room. So then if I wanted to pump magma up, I'd say maybe even like a larger tower over here, and then we have like an aqueduct that pumps, like just has it come over to the side, like over an aqueduct at the very top, and it would like drip down the sides. But of course, we don't really want to flood our canyon with magma either. We're gonna have to like catch our magma. Or do we just turn this into a magma moat? Does our natural river system turn into a magma moat? Those are all options. I'm gonna say... Oh, where's my obsidian? Really? You can get up here. There's no way I ran out just perfectly. Yeah, obsidian blocks. Weird. Weird, but fine. Okay, so we have a way up here. First floor is going to be training, like barracks. Second floor, who knows? Probably defensive structure of some kind. Because this is going to be like the last line of defense before they hit, you know, the active defense. So invaders, I'm mostly thinking about what invaders should be doing when they're down here. And they're probably gonna like come down on this side and go around. So then you could have maybe some fortifications in here and some gunner emplacements in here. I don't know. I haven't really decided on how this is gonna look yet. But I can definitely do walls in here. Of course, that's going to be as much as we have. That is fine. That's all dried out. So that's great. Let's turn on, close the drain. Access is open. All that should be good. You good? You good. Okay, so now we're gonna channel. We're not gonna kill someone this time. Because we fixed it. That's all just ankle deep water. This is fine. This is all fine. Cool. Okay, we're just gonna let them go. Obsidian's gonna end up in our spot. Let's go ahead and smooth in here as well. Why not? And I can do beds in our spot here. And then, oh, it's wet. Well, okay, screw that. Not doing it. Not messing with that today. Yeah. Down on exports. Merchants, I don't care about. Guild Hall satisfied. Perfect. Things are working. Okay, so now I can put in some doors. Bloop, 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 bloop. This is a bedroom, and then this is for our voice. Fixer just needs bedroom. Voice needs office and bedroom. So you're gonna get a chair. And then this is an office for who? Clan voice is Saz. This is for Saz. You already have a study. That's fine. We'll just free up this one. That's fine. And then you get a new bedroom. For Saz. And then I'm gonna look up Saz. Sleeping in your bedroom. I'm gonna remove this bedroom. Or this one here, yeah. So I'm going to remove the assignment. Let's put on the Tails Principle speedrun VOD, and holy cow, that game is more parkour than I remember. I'm sure when you are speedrunning, you are doing some wild stuff. Look at all our raw fish. We're fishing faster than we can prepare fish. Do I have a bunch of people fishing? I still need to watch it. We were out doing errands when it was airing. We do have 2 fisher bolts. I'm gonna not lock you to it. Probably good on fish for a bit. I'm gonna say no. Just prepare the fish we have. When we were playing the game, I was definitely getting a sense that there was things that could be exploited. Looks unrecognizable, I bet. As all good speedruns do. Oh, here. And now I need pedestals. Let's do... We're just gonna do rock pedestals. Could do microcline? Microcline's good. Let's do 10 microcline pedestals. And then smooth this room too. And then this can become our temple. That's what we're gonna do. since we don't have a temple yet. Another strange mood. Wow. Like 6 strange moods in one stream. So now, oh right, I was working here. So we did that, right? So Saz should be set. Saz is set. So now Sar and Zad. Oh, because I needed to dig this. I need you to actually go and dig. But this is gonna be clan leader, right? So you need all 3 rooms. You need a bedroom. So you could get the, should our clan leader have the artifact bed? Maybe Shem gets the artifact bed. Not that she'll use it. I was supposed to say you get a bed. You get a bloodthorn bed. And then you're gonna get a dining room. And you're gonna get an office. This office is for Zad. And then a dining room. For Zad. And then bedroom. Also for Zad. Now your other bedroom is no longer yours. Modest quarters. Perfect. And then Sar, the peacekeeper, gets the other suite. Oh, and then I should put some chests in stockpile here. And probably some tables in the dining hall. Might also be good. Perfect. And then same kind of deal. We're gonna do an office. I guess we should do some doors. And then table and chair and bed. This is an office for the peacekeeper, right? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, Sar. This is a dining hall for Sar. And this is a bedroom also for Sar. And then you do not get 2 bedrooms. Oh, you were right here. Fair enough. Remove. There we go. That's better. You do want furniture. Tactician needs better quarters, but we're probably smoothing things. You just need a decent study. So you need one of all the things. Oh, and then armor racks and junk. Armor stand. rock, weapon, a rack. We're just gonna do 5 of each of those. And then everyone gets a chest. Everyone gets a cabinet. Obsidian cabinets. Oh dear. It's not what I wanted. Fine. And then Zad needs 2 chests. Shooter, the stonecrafter, has created Lauk Silksa, a Kalinite earring. Hooray! Thank you. I think we're good here. I don't think I've made my pedestals yet. Yeah, we have our stone crafters are a little overloaded at the moment. That's fine. It gives them something to work on. Okay. Of course, there's just a random vulture skeleton in the middle of this tower. This is fine. Okay. We've gotten a start. I think that's a good start. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I think we made some good progress here. It's been a bit since we've been able to just focus on a fort, right? It's nice to just focus on fort things and fort needs and fort dwellers. I'm trying not to ignore them too much. My goal is definitely to make a tower. But we're still playing Dwarf Fortress, right? We still got to do all the other bits. So we're gonna keep up on all the other bits. Forting around is just forting around. We're gonna keep going on this on Thursday. Come by on Thursday if you want to see more. We're gonna do more. Tower's gonna get taller. We laid a foundation. We've made a foundation of a tower. Hooray! It's gonna get taller from here. Fort just being good is true. It's true. I'm gonna do some thinking on about how we would get some magma going up to the top. So I do like that idea. It's gonna be complicated though. So I'm gonna think about if I want to get that fancy with it, but I don't know. It's interesting, so kind of want to. Anyway, come by for more. Today's episode is brought to you by rocks stacked real high, and by viewers like you clicking on buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out with in VODs, hanging out in Discord, wherever you want to hang out. Just get some rocks and get them real high. Just get just real high. Just get real high. And I hope you come by for more. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And I hope you stay kind.